everybody, welcome back to Daylight. Now, we already got the two items, the scissor and the teddy bear. I don't know what story where we're gonna be heading into now, considering all this. So, let's continue. Can I get around this item? Alright. Prisoner 85 has been under my direction and observation for the past week. No changes in temperament. It has seems to be contracting some sort of virus, causing fever and incoherent ranting. He's currently receiving treatment by the nurses. I'll reevaluate his condition after the study has been completed. Alright. Nice to know. Dear Mercer, the maintenance staff has been finished the modifications to your office and that you have asked for. Also, per your request, I've made sure we let certain staff work on small parts of larger projects. Your new desk should be fully functional now. Judy. So you mean Judge Judy was part of this? Huh? Is that how we're going?
Conflict cannot survive without our participation.
Well, conflict cannot survive until participation. Judy, it's recently came to my attention that much of the staff, yourself included, has been getting a bit too comfortable spreading rumors. I don't need to remind you how well you and the others have it here to compare to the disease-ridden mainland, do I? Yes, you had a wealth of issues with the inmates and some of our more colorful patients. Yes, we have had to turn to distract measures to deal with them occasionally. I need everyone here behind me if we're going to keep this place running. I'm doing everything I can. M. That's it. Cigars. Really, a note on the stall. Patient 13, such an ominous number. Hospital records indicate that this number is typically attributed to particularly troubled patients. Current case is no exception. Given the nature of her birth, I foresaw many institutions had decisions and more in her future. Sometimes I find myself wondering if some people inner turmoil is beyond any human help. Patient 13. Okay, there's nothing there. So, what are we... So, TV at first. Can I use this? Can I use this? Well, anything? Nothing here, nothing here. Wait, what? Interacted with something. Alright. This is gonna take a while, I can tell. Oh, that was the door. So this door is completely blocked off. Office is cut off. That's it, really? There has to be more, or I'm probably missing something here. Alright, so we got all the papers here. It's one out of many.
I know you're there.
Yeah, she knows you're there too. Get
What's
this item. Bible. The Holy Bible.
Such brutality, corruption, and chaos.
The curse grew stronger as time went on, with each year further tightening its grip. They built steel cages to contain its resolve. Enslavement, isolation, reckless abandon.
Shit. There's no way, no how you're gonna stop me reaching my destiny.
Can't see anything.
Alright, let's see now. It was like way back in the day. I have to search things thoroughly. While the doc's methods are sometimes unconventional, we can't argue with the results. Not only we helped in advance science and save lives, but we gotten several confessions out of these scumbags as well. The thing people admit to doing are just sickening. I can't believe I ever doubted old Mercer. All right. I don't even want to know what the hell happened.
Guardians reflecting our fears, creating the illusion of control.
Illusion out of control, huh?
Even I can identify with that.
Doc, you're sick. I'm serious about that. Oh, that's lovely.
Looking back on it now, I think we did remarkable work here. That said, the guards sometimes made the work easily accessible.
You're just wrong, dude. Okay, December 2nd, 1934. Inmates think that this penitentiary is some kind of joke. They think that since there are so many inmates, that we don't know how to keep them in line. And to be honest, that's not far from the truth. Not only the Hevel, but informed that we have less than 5 months until the place is shut down. I've always been told that we've reached full capacity. I hear some of the guards talking about not stopping the fights anymore, letting the prisoners solve our little overpopulation problems themselves. Oh, wow. It's basically what it was. Hey, it's not our fault. You know, let God sort them out. Guards. By order by Dr. Mercer, guards are to remain outside of the infirmary at all times, unless otherwise notified. When dropping off prisoners or patients, guards may remain outside the infirmary doors, but are not allowed to enter unless specifically requested by Dr. Mercer. Any guards who does not comply will be terminated on the spot with no benefits. Okay. Sounds reassuring. Reassuring is all living shit.
Society's needs come before the individual's needs.
Since we're new to this part of the prison, I wanted to give you a heads up on how things work around here. Make sure guards are standing by when you open the doors after questioning. The doors themselves are triggered on the same electric switch. Cheap bastards, right? Don't worry about the clunky sounds you hear in the pipes. They ain't no ghost. It's just the boilers being being roaded through this area. Expected to see maintenance down here every once in a while, messing with the valves and checking this, make sure all the seals are intact. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. You don't Okay, since the switch is on. October 13, 1934. Dr. Mercer. Even as a new financial advisor on Mid Island Penitentiary, there isn't anything that I can do to keep this place running for more than 9 months. Almost all funding has been cut because of the poor performance of the penitentiary. While you claim to have made great scientific breakthroughs, we need results that we can sell if you want to keep funding your experiments. If the violence does not stop, we're going to face closure. Start giving out heavier doses of pills or something. We simply cannot support any more lawsuits. More lawsuits, huh? More like bankrupt.
Anybody there?
So that's what happened in the fight.
But they suffered. They suffered.
Yeah. That was way back then. But how are you linked to this, and why are you here? So the pipes gave out.
Can't see a thing.
November 20th. You're complaining a lot there, lady. You're doing fine. Anyway, November 21st, 1934. I didn't do a thing. Well, I didn't do the thing you think I did. I know I'm confused. Who wouldn't with what happened to us? But I never harmed anyone in my life. And when I came here, I was sane. But this place is making me crazy. I can't shut the voices out of my head anymore. It's all I can do to scratch away chunks of walls instead of my own face. By the time you find this, I'll either be safe or drowned. Either way, I hope that you rot in hell for what you've done to me.
Why is this happening to me?
Hey, Baxter, guys and I are heading out for a beer after our shift's done. Do me a favor and check out the prisoner's 20 for the 20 for me. Prisoner 20 for me. He's been acting up all day. Maybe you can teach him how to keep his mouth shut. Don't worry, we all do it. Everyone's got to blow off some steam. When you're off, when you're off, come join us. Beer's on me. So basically, these officers really don't give a fuck about the patients. They just constantly keep constantly hurting them, such as retaliation.
Onward and upward, my dear. We have much to see, and so little time between us.
Prisoners, cells, shackles.
I can barely see.
First mark of the day. First remnant. Out of 6. Date, March 29th, 1940. Employee, Rob Sandoval. Service, trapped. It's been 2 days and I haven't found my way out of these sewers. I drank some water from the leaking pipes, but I think it made me sicker. The layout of this place makes no sense to me. Every time I think I can smell the ocean, I reach a dead end. I expect help will come shortly.
It can be difficult, building hopes on a foundation of confusion, misery, and death.
Empty. God damn it, that's just... Really?
Please, God, make it stop.
Hell had no fury like a woman scorned, and you've managed to scorn them all.
So I found the exit. That's nice to know. Wait. Is the doctor blaming her? The crows aren't hurting me. I understand now. We all offer up flesh for the return. I must find flesh for the birds. Flesh for the return. The Crow Man. Found a flare. I got a lot of flares right now. Come at me, I swear to God, I got a flare and I'm not afraid to fucking use it. The weeks following the crash has been a test for me. These tunnels were renovated before the war, made larger in case we need to hide from enemy bombing raids, but it's just created trap for the bodies when the water level gets high. Enough to backflow into the sewer can be pretty harsh. And right now is all I can do to not spill my guts when I smell the mix of tepid salt water and the disgusting sweatness of their rotting bodies. They're here. We'll find them all eventually, but I hate this place. It is as if things decay faster here. I found some paper at the pump room. It has been 2 days since the crows attacked me on the docks and drove me into this tunnels. It was like they were hurting me here. I ran deeper in a panic when I thought I saw someone chasing me, and before I knew it, I was completely lost. Oh God, I hope I find my way out soon. The Crow Man. Dominoes and all that other stuff. You have too many flares. Yeah, I can kind of guess that. They say she's coming back. They told me to wait for her. She belongs to them. And if I find her, I can belong too. She won't get through here. Even if I have to hide inside the sludge and drag her down myself. You want to run me by that again? Get the hell out of here. Found the door to this place. February 5th, 1920. We found the last paper, by the way. We found the last remnant. February 5th, 1920. The death of Officer Dawson. Let's see. Officer Dawson was still alive when we found him at the docks while trying up at a shipment. He emerged from the sewers raving for us as to leave the birds alone. We all heard stories about a crow man who feeds the damn birds, but I never thought much of it. Dawson was the crow man and came to us with a pipe, and we had no choice but to put him down. He was shot 22 times before he dropped, and when he tried to examine the body, he pushed us off and ran to the forest screaming about preparing for the return of the 13th before finally collapsing dead. I gave the other officers the rest of the week off at what the hell happened to Dawson and what's the return of the 13th. That's probably what he was talking about.
There's gotta be a key.
He was talking about a child? That's the only way. No, screw you. I'm running forward. Screw you and your feelings.
Oh God, no.
They never forgave those who persecuted them so. 400 years of rage, Sarah. 400 years of rage.
You're not gonna stop me from what I have to do. So you can just suck a chode. Alright.
Sometimes we build too many walls and not enough bridges. But these walls allowed for more delicate work. Work without interruption, focused and precise.
Okay, turn on the power. We found him. We all knew he was upset about how some of us and the other guards were treating him, but the docs told us his diary was helping him. I read through it and looked for a suicide note, but his last entry doesn't make any sense. I transcribed here for a clarity, and we're going to pass it on to the police in case it's some kind of code. 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. Okay, so see, this is what I'm looking at. The Crowman says return of the 13th. Then I think it's a new guy or something said 13, 13, 13. Patient 13. Doc, I did what you asked. Patient 13. What is patient 13? Didn't they say that there was a lot of bad things happening in the room 13? It was a little girl. Records were destroyed, and we burnt everything that she ever wore, used, and create in the sewer furnace. How did you know about the old furnace down in the tunnels? Doesn't look like anyone has been in there in decades.
Putting the pieces together, discovering how they fit.
October 13th, again, 1932, Adam Patterson reset the power to the bridge. We almost lost the bridge the other day after a heavy rain. Remember, when we get additional fluids running through here, we must raise the bridge. It's your only way out of here, and if the power cuts off again, it must be reset in order for the bridge to operate. All pump rooms or staffs need to be familiarized with the process. We wouldn't want anyone getting stuck down here and messing their ferry off the island. Nice to know. Oh, 2 notes. Mercer told me I couldn't come to my office anymore. He says there's too much work to do for me to come down here, whatever I want. I tried to explain to him that I need this place and that it helps me deal with the stress. What does he care though? I can't write anywhere else. This is the only place I feel like I hear the real things inside my head. It's odd. I was never alone down here. It feels like I'm with my mother. But she died years ago. There's some sort of presence here. I can't give that up. I think this is where I belong. Clearly this guy is not right in the head, because what we're seeing here is pretty paranormal. I'm assuming that's him.
Given time, one can conceive the unconceivable.
One of the new guards went missing. We don't typically come down here, but Mercer asked us to find him before he gets in the way of the work we're doing. I hope the kid's okay. Way of the work. Okay. The more I keep in this diary's business, the more I like it. I took the wandering in the tunnels a bit, and I found the old pump room. I heard they're wanted to treat the sewage on the island here, turn it into a drinking water or something. Gets has never really got the far off of the guards. Still, it's my good fortune. Now I got this nice little private office with a desk I can use when Mercer isn't using it. It's almost like my own personal little fortress. Yeah, don't get too cocky there, bud. Doesn't work like that.
Only connect. Quiet. So quiet. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed.
Uh-huh.
And I got it too. Oh, I got it all right. But now you're here. It's you and me. Just how fit are you, Sarah? Going to try to swim for it? You're a healthy little thing. I bet you can make it yourself close.
December 1st, 1985. Gentlemen, while some parts of the hospital we all need more than TLCs than others, I'm confident we can break ground on the hose spice within the year. Just outside the hospital building lies a wood that got everything we want. History, character, and a beauty that words simply can't do justice. While the rumors about the crow problem are true, I'm confident we can remedy it over the next few months. If a facility is complete in the next 2 years, I think we can capitalize all the increasingly wealthy civilians of the city, providing them with a gorgeous place to live and other golden years to pass in peace. Sincerely, Tom Miller. I don't see that ever happening. Date May 18th, 1986, concerning Justin Bertoli. Employee's death on proposed construction site. Several employees were severing the woods for the good builds sights and when they heard a woman crying in the distance. They ran to investigate, but a thick fog obscured their vision, resulting in one falling into an unseen well. Okay. Can I move it? Emergency equipment. I'm already full of flares. Looks like oil. Yep, nice to know. Wait, there's an item here. Tell me more about the story. May 19, 1986. Boy believed to have survived the fall, but died afterward from injuries, unexplained loss of eyes. Though some believe this could have happened to the fall, doctors wanted to perform autopsy, but were ruling this one an accident and moving on. Family of the deceased has been notified. So basically he lost his eyes. No, you cannot fall from a well and lose your eyes. What? If anything, I think it's that thing, that poltergeist thing or whatever. It's a ghost or a demonic entity that's hunting me, that hunt them down, if any. But that's just a theory, and we're just gonna keep moving along with it. So okay. Alright. Date May 2016, 1986. Unexplained occurrences on job site. Numerous complaints that workers have been seeing things. When asked to elaborate, some have said they see people who are on of the corner of their eye, only to turn and nothing is there. A general sense of dread of being watched seems to be affecting all workers. The highest volume of complaints comes from the night shift, which has gone so far as to stay seeing actual people within the construction area. Tragedy once again strikes the new compelling. This time has character bulk. Compass Lily caught fire while rounding the coast of the mid-island. It is believed that 1,342 people were on board at the time. Only 332 have since been confirmed alive. The survivors were rushed into mid-island. Hospital has given immediate care. All those people have been killed. The kill rate is just high in this place. I would not work here. You will never see me work here at all. If I see a first entity, you can bet your ass I'm quitting my job and head the fuck out. If I even see an entity or a shape or a form of an entity, I get the hell out. You'll see me book it. The only thing that you're gonna see is like a puff of smoke of an outline of a shape of a person. That's all you're gonna see. Alright, character boat catches fire June 16, 1939. According to the official investigation, it is believed that the accident was caused by a problem in the engine room, and it has also been discovered that all safety protocols were incredibly substandard, and rumors around the boat's chief engineer was mentally unstable. The company that owned the Compass Lily has stated that they are deeply sorry for what has happened and has promised that it will use state-of-the-art safety procedures from now on. State-of-the-art. We're in 20 minutes.